Hey guys, it's Kit with Ladies on the Lamb. Actually, it's not officially the end of week 3. That ends tomorrow, but I figured since I'm a little bit behind, I might as well try to post 2 weeks at once. Um, yeah, I have to say, this place is not exactly what I expected. I mean, it's fine, but it's fine in a way that I am who I am, so I can be very demanding, and I've gotten what I needed. But for me to actually recommend this place to a client, I really don't feel like I can because I feel like, especially my clients and maybe just Americans in general, are just used to a different type of standard, which, like I said, everything I've asked about, they've given. But like this week alone, we've had five that I can count off the top of my head. There was one today, one last night. Oh, blackouts is what I'm talking about, or brownouts, because like the electricity was off for at least 30 minutes to an hour each time. Then we had one on Wednesday, which was Sacron, and then we had one Sunday. There was one previously. I just can't remember the exact date on that. But so I finally went to the owner today and I asked her, I was like, do y'all have a generator? And she's like, well, we have one in the kitchen, which is great. That means the juices are staying cool. But that says a few things to me. It makes me think that the juices aren't made fresh, which I always believe that that's better for you. I mean, the juices are good, they're fine, but I think fresh juice, like made and then drink within the first 30 minutes, is the best for oxidation purposes. That also says that this is a three-star hotel that houses up to 16 people, and that's 16 clients, versus then I guess some staff somewhere. And like today, I had a massage in a very, very hot, sticky room, and it was gross. And people are paying money for this, and I find that to be a little bit upsetting. Um, it's gotten to a point for me to point things out anymore. It's not worth my energy. It's not worth my time. That's why I'm doing this taping in my hotel room, because I've actually made friends with the people over at the Pavilion, which is like 2 doors down. It's a nicer hotel. It's a place where I can get a good night's sleep. I mean, it's expensive kind of for this place, but I'm like, honestly, especially as a New Yorker, you think like nothing. It's $150 a night, and for $150 a night, I get a decent night's sleep. I get a nice tub. I get a comfortable surrounding, and it makes the time when I'm over there a little bit better. And it also keeps me in touch with y'all. So awesome. The second week, the thing is this diet is extremely low in calories. I think at the way they plan it, when it's a fruit juice in the morning, a smoothie in the afternoon, and the soup at night, plus a green juice in the middle of the day, they call that about 750 calories. And so basically, the second week, I lost maybe a pound. And then the third week, last week, I've just been staying steady up until today, as a matter of fact. So, like the first week, I lost almost 10 pounds. Then the second week, I'd lost between 2 and 3, I'd say. I call it a pound, but it just kept going back and forth. And then the second and third week, it just kind of stayed. And at that point, I was not cheating. I was not doing anything. I was just trying to survive this place because there were so many issues, and some I can't wait to come back to the States where I'm home and safe, and I am more than willing to talk about. But until that happens, no. Um, but what I noticed is that we kept trying to change the diet because it just was not working for me. I was working out. I went on the morning walks. I am doing Muay Thai kickboxing training, personal trainer 3 times a week, usually class once to twice a week, water aerobics, yoga, like you name it, I was doing it. And I was doing it on 750 calories. And to tell you the truth, it did not bother me. I think that comes from being a dancer and a performer in New York. It's like, we can't eat. There's no food. We are not supposed to be eating. We're dancers. Nobody likes a fat dancer. Yeah, or even a chubby one, as we can contest. So I was really having a problem with it. And then I started getting hungry, so I added some protein, just doing like a protein powder, like a scoop a day, and it just wasn't enough. So we went from that to I went to two vegetable juices and a soup. That wasn't working, so I went to two vegetable soups or two vegetable juices and a broth. And that didn't work. So I finally took matters into my own hands because we've been talking about it a little bit, and I just didn't want to go to food. But honestly, I work out a lot, and I work out for, I would gather, and I'm not meaning in this kind of disrespectful way, but I think I'd work out probably more than anyone there at the time that I was there. And yeah, I just wasn't eating enough. So last night I went to the store and I got, a couple days ago actually now, I went to the health food place and I ordered just a plain Caesar salad, just with boiled chicken because I figure they can't salt that up or do too much to boiled chicken because it's boiled chicken, and basically some romaine. And I ate that, and the protein was amazing. Like, it's all of a sudden my mind was like, ah, I'm alive! And I finally got through that little plateau. And so that says to me that I definitely needed more calories. My body was starving. And sure, I truly believe in juicing. And I also find that, like, in the fat, sick, and nearly dead community, and like Joe, I really believe in that in his juicing program. And with his juicing program, he kind of said you can have as much juice as you need to how you feel. I think it was like 16 to 32 ounces, where their juicing program is maybe 16 ounces a serving, but I don't think so. I think it's more like 12 to 8, or 12 to, well, maybe 14, 12 to 14. But definitely not 16. And then there's like the one green juice. So I feel like sometimes the mixtures, it's just, this program is not built for all. I mean, it's built in a mindset, but I honestly believe that if you are in somewhat of an athlete, or you really know your body, the program, especially the exercise program that they offer, is just not gonna cut it. Like, they offer a walk in the morning, then aqua aerobics, which is great if you're older and you really aren't used to moving, or I guess if you're younger and you're really not used to moving. I guess I wasn't that thrilled because like I've taken classes at the Y in the States, like aqua boot camp, and I've actually sweated. So, and I don't break a sweat here unless the sun's beating on me. Then usually there's a 12 o'clock, there's either a Thai cooking class, which is great, but I'm like, we're supposed to be detoxing, but whatever, that's cool. And then on Tuesdays, there's a Muay Thai, and then Wednesday, I'm usually not around. I think it's like a meditation. Thursday is, I think, a nutrition talk or a parasite talk, and then Friday is supposedly a salsa class, which it's been there once. One thing I do have an issue with is sometimes when they don't have programming, I watch them. They've asked some of the people who are here who have paid money to detox to actually teach a class, and I know for a fact that they had not offered to like any compensation or anything like that, and I find that to be kind of hurtful and insulting, especially as an actor and as a performer. Like, I spent a lot of money honing my craft, and for anyone to ask me to teach for free, especially in another country, especially when I'm paying to come to you for a service, I find that almost a disservice. Some people think, well, it's a part of the community and we're helping out. And I'm like, no, we're paying a lot of money. Like, I figured out it's about $163 a day US, because I've had people who weren't staying on campus but just staying in the program, and they were told to pay like 150 a day. And honestly, for the juices that were given and the exercise program, do I think it's a little bit excessive? Yeah, I do. They have a lot of repeat clients though, and repeat customers, but I have noticed that the repeat customers are usually older. And I just feel like, from where I come from, and a level of health and a level of the people and what they expect, especially New Yorkers, I just feel like it just would not be the best possible thing, because we we need more, we expect more, and we want more for ourselves. And so, however, the people are, they're quite lovely. They are, all of them are very, very nice. It's sort of sad because it seems like they have a pretty high turnover rate at this point. When I came in, there were three people basically being trained, and we had a conversation with the manager at one point. She's like, "Well, we have new people, da, 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 da." And I was like, "I understand that, but I didn't pay you with new money, so I paid you with old money, and I expect things to be of a certain level." And to be honest, it just isn't it. As far as the program is working, I mean, it is what it is at this point. I think I've lost about 14 pounds, but I've lost a lot of inches. I've lost at least at this point about 13 inches from my waist. I still have another week. So this week I'm just going hard, and I'm still doing my 2 vegetable juices in the morning, and then on the days when I have a really intense workout day, and especially when I'm doing Muay Thai, I've already decided I'm adding a protein part to my day. Usually I'll have it at lunch, and then like on tomorrow I'll have it at lunch, which is Monday. Then Wednesday, my next one, I'll have it for dinner. And then Friday, my next one, I'll have it for lunch. And then Saturday and Sunday will be, I'm just trying to clean out, clean out, clean out, flush out, flush out, flush out for my final weigh in on Monday. My goal is at this point to just try to drop at least, I'd love to lose 10 pounds this next week, and I really think I can do that. I'm just going to have to go hard, and I'm going to have to do what I know works for my body. I'm okay with losing some of this weight very, very slowly, just for the fact that it means it'll stay off. I like the fact that I have gotten smaller, and it's definitely inches. That means I have built some muscle, and muscle will burn fat. It probably won't burn it here just due to the lack of, just due to the stress. I mean, I've had a lot of different things happen here, and it's just been a very stressful period for me. That's pretty much it. I want to say thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, anything, just stick them below. Or you can email me at ladiesonthelam@gmail.com. Or you can follow, oh, of course, I want you to, you please follow my page here on YouTube, or, very important, or you can, gosh, what is wrong with me? You can follow my blog as well. Thank you very much for checking me out, and take care and have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye.